What's up, everybody? It's Edwin here again, and today is the 1st of March 2022. I'm here with Sara, our newest, coolest staff member here at Young Life Singapore, and here are some 3 facts. All facts, right? So here's 3 things to get you guys to know Sara better. This is number 1. No, I'm not gonna say this is number 1. That's so ugh. Number 1. Sara has actually been working in tech for the past 3 years, but recently she's been feeling called to do student ministry.
Just spending 3 years in tech has kind of made me question a lot, about whether or not I'm meant to be in tech. I felt myself feeling really restless and asking God if this is where I'm meant to be. Over the years, it just got even more prominent, this desire that I want to work with kids and students. Yeah, and then as God would have it, He would just bring people along in my life, including Travis behind the camera. Once me and Travis got talking, we just never stopped. So
Number 2. Sara is a great writer and a great musician.
I write a lot. I have my own newsletter. It's called All That Hard Work. It's a wordplay on hard work. When I write, I feel I just really want to be able to move people through the written word. And yeah, just growing up, people around me have told me that when you wrote this piece, it really spoke to me and that was just fuel upon fuel to just keep writing. As for music, I grew up in a very musical family. My dad's a musician, so it's just kind of always in my life. Fun fact, even though my dad's a full-time musician, he has never taught me how to play any instruments. Shout out to you, Dad!
Number 3. Sara's actually been to English. Sara has been through all 3 levels of tertiary education here in Singapore: the ITE, the Polytechnic, and the university.
Well, for starters, it's not normal. Usually you just do poly and then you go to uni, or you go to ITE and then you go to poly. Usually the people that are in the normal technical streams go to ITE. So that's a more vocational type of school, very hands-on. And it's in Singapore, has had some stigma around it. So a lot of people think that the people that end up going to ITE are kids that can't study, and they just end up being delinquents and people that can't amount to much. And actually, Singaporeans love their acronyms. So ITE actually has been stated to be it's the end, which sucks because where is the redemption in that? None. So stop it, Singaporeans. No more.
Stop it.
Okay? No more. So when I went to IT, I just was really surprised that it's really proper. And people are really smart here. They just learn in a different way. So that was really cool. So I did IT for 2 years and then I moved on to Poly. I did Poly for 3 years. That's where I got my diploma. I studied mass communications, which that meant that I could write a heck lot. Yeah, it was just really a really good enriching time in my life. And then I went to uni, which sucked because it was just lectures. But I thank God that I had the opportunity to go to school. Yeah, uni was where I got my degree in business administration.
What's really cool about that is that here in Singapore, at Young Life, we are doing ministry at universities, at polytechnics, and at ITEs, as well as for all the guys on my boys' national service. It's pretty awesome. Got all the bases covered. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bonus round. We are asking Sara one more really important question. Why do you think Young Life is needed here in Singapore?
I think when I was growing up, I had this desire for somebody to walk alongside me consistently through the years, so that number 1, I think having a third diary, right? Somebody who has been able to keep track of my progress and who can affirm me and encourage me and then can remind me of where I've come from and tell me that, hey, at all these points you did so well, and this is how far along you've come. But when I was a student, I didn't have the language for that. I just thought that, maybe all I want is a mentor or just somebody to care. But I think now that I'm at this age and looking back at my years in school, I think what I really wanted was a Young Life leader that would be able to, who would have been able to come into my life, speak into my life, and just been able to be a friend, to love and support me through the ups and downs of life, and to remind me of how good God has been through the years, and also to call out just the potential, right, and just encourage me about what the future can possibly be like. And telling me how life is going to be really good when I have God in it. So I think, I would imagine that kids in Singapore would really need a Young Life leader at some point.
Yeah, we're excited for all the cool, awesome stuff that's going to come Young Life University Singapore. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support. And thanks for keeping up with us. God bless you.